This podcast contains scenes of violence, adult language, and if we did our jobs right, disturbing subject matter. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Friend is getting married in 6 months. Girlfriendship, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm Brigitte. You can find me on SoundCloud. I do have a Patreon. Please, anything you want to pay. It's just I'm very hungry, please. And thank you. Yes.
Hello and welcome, shitheads, to the Stars Aren't Alright podcast, Call of Cthulhu one-shot episode, led by me, your favorite mask wearer, Leah. Tonight, I get to torture 4 victims. 3 are the boys. We have Alex, Brian, and Tom, and a special guest whom I've recently karaoke'd with and slammed a Linkin Park song.
That's right.
True.
James.
It's true.
Thank you for having me.
Woo!
Hello.
We'll see if he's thanking us later. And shout out to Catherine, who hates us now
Yeah,
and decided to leave.
Catherine could have been here tonight, but she chose not to be.
Do you know who Catherine chose to be with instead of us?
Who?
The French.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Gross.
Wow.
Truthfully.
Ugh.
They're taking a very strong anti-France stance, into this, we're not 1 minute into this episode.
It's a principled stance.
It's a principle. Okay, all right, fair enough.
I think it's specifically Parisians. So.
Yeah, okay, all right. If you're from
May
Nice,
become
you're fine.
applicable in the game.
Oh.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
So, I actually wanted to start off with a little story. So, this is my first time DMing, keepering Call of Cthulhu. We have a keeper.
Right.
Yeah. So, everything I do tonight is very intentional. Just know that. I don't make any mistakes.
Of course.
Leah's making intense eye contact right now, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
I would never, ever suggest you made a mistake at any point in your life, ever.
Good. Anyways, so
That was pandering.
I don't know if any of you have ever played the board game Nightmare.
No.
No.
Sounds scary.
What gave you that clue?
I don't know. Context.
So it's okay. So it's like a 90s tabletop game, and it comes with a VHS that you put into it as well. And I played with my brothers all the time. And there's you're playing in a graveyard setting, and the guy that's on the screen is this old shriveled dude that's the gatekeeper, he's called. And throughout the game, you're supposed to address him as gatekeeper and say yes, my gatekeeper. But in the 90s and not knowing anything, we all thought it was funny that we'd be gatekeeper. Yes, my gatekeeper. And I was like, holy shit, I am the gatekeeper.
Oh my God. Full circle, baby. We're taking it back. Hell yeah.
So yeah, you can only call me the gatekeeper from now on.
Yes, my
Very
gatekeeper.
well.
Ideal,
Yes,
yeah.
gatekeeper.
Aye, gatekeeper.
Okay, 3 of you got that?
Yep. This will go outside of the game. I will always be calling you that.
Call me what?
My gatekeeper.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Anyways, speaking of nightmares, tonight our players will be in one. Because tonight is a tale of horrors, monsters, mayhem, screams, dread, fright, chills, dismay, revulsion, gore, cruelty, savagery,
So we don't need to do a trigger warning.
atrocities.
We are sponsored by thesaurus.com.
I didn't realize this was happening at Disneyland.
Anyway, it's not done yet.
Oh.
Barbarity,
Oh.
trepidation, abominations,
Ooh.
hellish ghouls,
Oh.
Ooh.
and fun.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Lost me in the middle, but brought me back at the end.
We're actually sponsored by Thesaurus.Russia. Like that last one was just on the
Dot
list.
Russia.
Fun. What is that? Fun. All right. So as per my MO, I have not told the players anything about tonight. They know absolutely nothing.
That is
They don't
true.
even have their players, their character sheets, I mean.
Don't.
Nope.
Nope.
So I will say that we're looking at the year 2024.
Oh, the far future.
And we are going to zoom in on a dark, damp, cold stone room. Kind of looks like you're in a cave. And in this room, there are bars sectioning off a part of the room. And inside these confines of the bars, there are 4 bodies lying on the ground. They are not these players. No, they are.
Oh, shit.
So,
This was unrelated.
unrelated.
Anyway, back to the
different
game.
story.
Foreshadowing alert.
Wait, since you're the gatekeeper, are these gay bars that are sectioning us off?
Hey.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
Nice.
Yes. So I am now going to hand out our character sheets to our players.
Would you like us
Okay,
to introduce
we got-
ourselves as you hand them out?
No.
Or wait until we get them?
I will tell you when
Okay.
we will say it.
Yes, gatekeeper.
Thank you. James, and we have Alex,
Thank you.
and we have Brian,
Yay.
and we have Tom.
Dumb.
So everything is filled out for them.
Excellent. Excellent.
Except for the last name of your character and the birthplace. So you can go ahead and choose that. Just wanted to let them be creative. They want to give an accent, you know.
Hey, can I see your sheet?
Yeah, do you guys want to trade?
All right.
And I also want you to write the description of your character. So what they look like. And I want their wardrobe to be like you're going out to the club for a bachelorette party. So describe what you're wearing.
All right.
What
okay.
time of year is it?
Yeah, that's
What's
a
the
very
weather
Good
outside?
question. Good question.
What
It
season?
is late spring.
Okay.
Ooh, a
yeah.
beautiful time
I
of
did
year.
need to know that for my color story. So I appreciate that.
For those of you who don't live in Alberta, that is about June, July.
Yeah.
So
What are these names?
you will find out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, my gatekeeper.
God damn it.
Yes, my
Already
gatekeeper.
questioning your gatekeeper.
Don't question the
Questioning
gatekeeper,
seems like
dude.
an integral part to being the gatekeeper.
Oh, sorry. My
One
mistake.
has to question to become the gatekeeper.
Query.
But please tell me if you have questions.
You mean a query?
I have query for our gatekeeper. So I have some skill in science. Do I get to pick what science?
No, general sciences.
Just general sciences?
Yep.
Okay. I have a B sci. I don't actually know. I have 21. I watched like 3 YouTube videos on orcas.
There
Hell
you
yeah.
go.
All right. Tight.
Leah, these are fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you happy, Alex?
I'm happy.
Brian's writing a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what the? Okay, you gave me an appearance of 25, so like, I have to change how I look.
Look, I rolled all the numbers.
Oh shit.
What? No, you didn't.
Yes, I
This
did.
is clearly just a slur against me personally. Like,
I have an
Look,
appearance
after
of
I rolled all the
35.
numbers, I did assign who would get those numbers. Yeah, so in creating these characters, I did do random rolling with the rules of Call of Cthulhu for determining the characteristics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your power and things like that. And then I just used standard numbers for the skills.
what do you want to put for sanity?
Once again,
Sanity
he
is
is
usually your
questioning.
power. Holy shit. I have a power of 15.
Again, like these characters are just us.
Yeah.
You're fucking this far away from a mental B, like at all moment, as is your character.
I'm telling you, my character has interesting interests, but stats-wise, I'm stacked. We're looking good.
Question, James?
Always.
Always?
Always
Yeah.
question James.
Always question James.
No, my question is these stats. The higher the number, the better.
Oh, right. James,
Yes.
have you never played Call of
I've
Cthulhu?
only played once before.
I mean, typically stats higher is better. Yes.
As in, I'm better in that ability if my number's higher.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
Yeah. And it's when you're rolling, you want low numbers.
Yes,
'Cause you
I
wanna
do
be
remember
below,
that.
Yeah, your stat.
Thank you, my gatekeeper.
You're welcome. There we go.
That's not getting
what
old.
I like.
I think like this character sheet is incredible, but I think calling you gatekeeper all night is the thing I'm most excited about.
Yeah. Mandy loved that idea too. I just really want to know, listeners, write in. If you have played Nightmare, did you also call him your gatekeeper?
Stars aren't all right at gmail.com.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever played a game with a VHS
No?
tape
Oh, man.
involved.
I think that's the only one I've ever played with a VHS tape.
For anybody born after 1999, a VHS is like DVD, which is like a MP4 file, I guess. It was like YouTube,
Yeah.
except you had all of them on a shelf beside pictures of dead grandparents. And you would take them and you would put them in a small box and you'd play them. And then you would rewind them and you'd watch people.
I'm sorry, you would rewind them?
Yeah. You'd like watch people like reconnect
I feel
arms
like
with a lightsaber.
no one would ever rewind the tapes, and then they get put
You
back
wouldn't
on the
watch them
shelf.
backwards? You
Dude.
wouldn't watch people
No,
like
you'd
vomit
have
food
to
onto a
rewind
plate?
it until you all the way, and then you could watch it.
Did you guys ever fiend after the fancy tape rewinders that you could get? Like
Oh,
my
we
friends
had one of those.
Oh,
And it was
lucky.
like, ooh, so quick. Because
Oh
if
my
you do it
God.
in an actual VHS player, it takes forever.
Takes forever.
But you
yeah.
can watch the movie backwards.
You can. Yes, you can.
you know, it's
So
faster when you
technically,
stop
we
it.
would watch it backwards. Sorry, James?
You stop the VHS, you stop the VCR and rewind it. You don't have to watch it.
You don't have
If you
to. You
stop
get
it.
to.
It goes
get-
faster.
You
Yeah.
had to watch it backwards.
All right, things I learned, things I missed in the 90s. I guess.
You're telling me you never watched Darth Vader reconnect Luke Skywalker's hands with
Yeah, Empire is
He
actually
was the greatest surgeon.
the heartwarming story.
All right.
I will give you 10 more seconds. 8.
Do we have our treasured possessions with us? I know I have at least one or two of mine, I guess, technically.
Is it in your...
It's in my list of treasured
Equipment?
possessions. Yeah. No, not in gear and possessions, but it's in treasured possessions.
I didn't know. Is treasure possessions when you have it?
I don't
Or is
know.
it just your treasure possessions?
That's keepers. It's
Well, guess
I'm
what?
asking-
You don't have it.
okay.
You should hope you don't have yours.
All right.
Or is this just like poltergeist possessing people that you value the most?
Right.
Time's up, Tom. Pencils down.
I spent all my time on the last name like an idiot.
Okay. I want everyone to roll a d4 and tell me what you get.
I got a 4.
I got a 2.
I got a 2 gatekeeper.
I also got a 2.
Oh. Okay. What are your power scores?
Mine is
I have-
15.
The ability to see through walls and oh, not superpowers. Okay, I have a power of 70.
Alex?
I have a power of 75. Do you want to like introduce the characters before we start getting into the crunchy stats? No?
Trust the gatekeeper.
Good. Good, Alex.
Questioning the gatekeeper.
Okay, I have a power of 75.
Thank you.
I also have a power of 75.
Okay. What's your intelligence score, Alex and Tom?
85.
50.
All right. So, Alex,
Yes, gatekeeper.
your character starts to stir.
Oh my God. Oh.
Introduce your character.
So waking up on the floor in between two of the gayest bars you've ever seen is Coleen McQueen. Coleen McQueen is a 31-year-old lawyer, and she is wearing kind of a low-cut, tight black dress, ready for the club. There's like a sash on that says some bullshit about like girls' night forever, one love, everything great, super party. And Coleen probably would be fairly attractive, if not for the fact that like it looks like Homer Simpson has used the makeup shotgun on her. Like there's just entirely too much makeup. It's really, really quite bad. And Coleen McQueen is a lawyer. She's 31 years old. She is from SoCal originally and currently living in the big city of Calgary, trying to make a quick buck as a oil and gas lawyer. Her interests include accounting, lying to people, and law and library use.
Nice. Thanks, Colleen.
And she has a wicked fucking hangover at the moment.
Tom, your character starts to stir.
I will be playing Tonya Lamb.
Shit. We went for the same accent.
Did I steal? No. I'll pivot. I'll pivot.
No,
I'm pivoting. I'm pivoting.
You do it.
I'm pivoting.
You do it. I want to pivot. You do it. It's good.
I will be playing Tonya Lamb, and my family was originally from Germany, but moved to Calgary because everyone knows artists thrive in Calgary. And
Is that artist with an R or
artist with an R and artist. And that is my occupation. I create art. I'm a fantastic painter, artist, all of the above. I am dressed for the club, but in a more utilitarian sense. I'm wearing fashionable black torn jeans with heavy boots because I can't be parted from them. I'm wearing a tank top in the colors of greens and blues, but with the palette of Van Gogh because it's striking to behold, and it's the most colorful piece of clothing I possess that's not stained by paints. And over top of that, I wear a pristine kind of short-sleeved white button-up shirt, which is muddied from the cobbled ground beneath us in this gay-barred stone room. And my interests include art, specifically the painting of nudes.
Ooh.
I'm a good climber, but not incredible. I am described as a good listener when not lockpicking or reading about ghosts and such. And I stand a bit taller than normal, wear glasses, which are a bit dirty at the moment. And the right side of my head is shaven to accommodate a kind of vine-shaped tattoo that runs up the side of my head and down to a full sleeve on the right side of my arm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The next to stir is James.
Yeah, right. Okay. Fuck, my head hurts. I'm Jessica. Yeah, I'm from Calgary. I spent some formative years in Vancouver, but yeah, I'm back here. I wear jeans. I always wear jeans. I don't care what the event is. The wedding that is coming up, I will be wearing jeans. But, tonight's a nice night. Got to look good. So I'm wearing like a windbreaker. Yeah.
It's an important night, so I threw on my poncho.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared for the wind. Can't have that fuck up the nice night.
Well, it's not just any windbreaker. It's like one of those ones from like the early 90s, late 80s. It's like green and pink. So that's nice, okay? Pink is nice, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we all agree. I teach gym.
Coleen pukes a little bit in her mouth. It's only partly because of the hangover.
Partly? Yeah, partly. Also, I teach gym at an elementary school, and I have to be like this all the time. Otherwise, things get out of control, and that's not good, right? We've seen 7-year-olds out of control. Put your hands down. This is not a... I understand you have questions. We'll see if I get to it. The kids call me Mrs. Naughton. Or Miss Naughton, I should say.
All right. And last but least.
Stretching her arms, Brigitte rises up. She kind of sits up, looking around, taking in the surrounding of this rather dreary establishment that she's found herself in. Brigitte Connington, I think that you can tell just by looking at her, a very sensitive soul. She's wearing a very long, flowing linen pants that are a dark green, a lacy black halter top with very, very thick straps and a solid black choker. Her makeup is lightly done, except for the mascara, which, her just makes her eyes really pop. Brigitte, she would describe herself as a musician. She has over 300 listens on Spotify, so it's getting pretty serious. Her career is really starting to take off. She recently just opened up for a charity dinner at the Chinese Community Association in the downtown Calgary, which was wonderful. Yes, this was very good. It was before the doors opened, but she's, like sound checked, you could say, for that. But it was a very big deal for her.
It was actually Altador. It wasn't downtown. But
It was basically downtown. It was basically downtown. Bridget says, if you can get there with using public transportation, then it's technically downtown. So Bridget's from London originally. She moved to Calgary for, the vibrant art scene. She moved there just, to enjoy the nightlife in Calgary, obviously not having enough of either in London, England. A musician is her trade, but she is, just to pay the bills, she does data entry for an oil and gas company. And her contract is about to come up, but they'll probably renew it because, she's obviously quite a personality hire and everyone at the office loves her so much, obviously. Her interests outside of that include she likes tinkering a little bit with, electronics. She likes watching science videos on YouTube. So she's basically an expert. She's both a virologist and an immunologist. And she's quite sneaky. And Bridget stirs and looks around. What a dreadful place. Was this on the itinerary?
For not knowing your character sheets, that's the most in-depth characters we've had from all of you.
What do you mean?
Are you implying that Piotr doesn't have motivations?
No motivation, no personality.
Art imitating life here, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you mean? Both Piotr and Coleen are just mockeries of me as a person. The only thing Coleen has going for her is she's a woman as well. Was that the difference?
Hey, you bring these characters to life.
And you're about to bring them to death. We know. Okay, let's go.
Hurt us, gatekeeper.
All right. As all our gals wake up and come to and realize where they are. They are on a hard, rocky ground, stone all around them. Looks like maybe you're in a cave of some sorts. And something maybe you also realize is that as your vision starts to come together, you see all these white pieces all around you. And you're not quite sure what it is at first. Then you hear the dripping of some water in the corner of the room, which distracts you for a moment. And then all of a sudden, all of you are just like, ow, fuck, this pain. Everyone roll a d10 for me.
Are you just going to kill us right out of the gate?
That would be fantastic.
This has been The Ladies Aren't All Right.
The gals aren't all right.
The gals
Aren't all right.
Coleen got a 9.
Bridget got a 3.
Okay, hold on.
No, everyone say theirs at the same time. And
Nine.
actually, let's change
Bridget
it.
got a 3.
4,
9.
I made you all women so you'd be more respectful, goddammit.
Coleen
Okay,
is
but you
based
got
off
3.
of all of the strongest women I know, so she's not going to be very respectful.
Tonya?
Tonya got a 4.
Yeah, that's an 8.
All of you look down at your hands, realizing where the pain has come from. And Brigitte, you're missing your middle left finger. And Jessica, you are missing your middle right finger.
Fuck, I use that one all the time.
You are missing your right ring finger.
Fuck, I used that one all the time.
And Tonya, you are missing your left pointer finger.
This is a devastating blow.
And as you look down, you see that it's been crudely cauterized.
No, do you know how many chords on ukulele you can only play with 3 fingers? Well, most of them, but still, but for my unique fingering, oh goodness, I was starting to shred. I can't shred anymore with only 3 fingers on my ukulele. How is this? Nothing worse has ever happened to anyone.
Honey, calm down. Tonya, where are we? What is going on here? This is the worst bachelorette ever.
If I were to make a guess at our location, we would have to be somewhere near the river. Only place with rocks.
How can you think of such things? You're missing fingers too. Well, none of you are musicians, so you can't understand my pain.
We're all missing fingers. Some of us have to type for a living, so maybe you could just take it down.
I do data entry.
Well, then you understand that all things will just be fine. It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
Dear.
All of you realize that you're missing 2 people. The bride-to-be, Jackie, who is Bridget's sister, and Kathy, who is the best friend of Jackie.
I'd like to make it clear that Brigitte is still going on about just her finger. And that she has noticed that her sister is missing. She's like, my finger, oh my goodness. And, I guess, Jackie's, of course, Jackie's late. God, like always. She's not here to comfort me in my time of need.
Brigitte, I think...
Wait a minute.
I think we lost them.
Yeah, where the hell's Kathy?
Oh, Kathy. Kathy's laughing with Jackie about my missing finger. She's always hated my ambitions as an artist.
It would have been a very elaborate prank to take your fingers and prevent you from shredding. Haha.
Well, you're trying to
Tonya,
make
I
me
swear
feel
to God,
better.
if you keep on making those dumb jokes like that, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, Tonya. I swear to God, I can't.
Yeah, I've got one more in the chamber. When Jackie said we were getting stoned, I didn't think we'd...
Jessica,
Yes.
That hurts.
you look down around you as the other gals are conversing, and you realize that those white bits that were kind of out of focus before are bones. All sorts of bones.
Are they human bones or smaller than that?
You would say, yeah, they're probably human bones. There's some skulls.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt this useful conversation that you're all having, but if you look down, this doesn't look good. This is bones around us, and this could be, if you think it's a cave, maybe something like a bear? I don't know. I'm not really...
Brigitte immediately stops crying and she's like, I absolutely despise litter. I can't believe people just leave their bones on the floor. That's so messy. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Coleen goes, oh my God, you think I'm youthful? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. What's your name again? It's so lovely to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Jessica, and I'm glad you took that as a compliment. That's how I meant it.
Well, Justine, we're going to be the best of friends, let me tell you.
Okay, everyone, let's stay focused. The bones on the ground. I'm going to pick one up. Can I take a closer look at it?
Ew.
You're going to get
would have
tetanus.
germs on it.
Maybe.
How is your gut biome?
It's also very hard to focus when your jacket is so offensive.
Oh my goodness, Tonya, you can't just say people's jackets
please
are
excuse
offensive.
Tonya. She's not from around here, if you get my meaning.
We're so sorry.
I'm more from around here than any of you, assuming we are still where we think we are.
Okay, well now you're touching the bone. Now you're just touching it. What are you doing with it? Don't point it at me. No, ew, gross, no, disgusting.
Anybody know anything about bones?
They come from living things.
Anyone have anything useful to say about bones?
May I make a science check, but with a penalty dice, because all my science comes from YouTube?
Go right ahead.
In response to the question, Coleen just says, not these bones, and holds up her hand for waiting for somebody to high-five it.
I will give Coleen a high five.
Coleen sees it's Tonya and wants to pull her hand away. Should we do opposed decks?
So, all the gals do know that Tonya and Coleen have been kind of on this on and off rocky relationship. And as far as they know, it's more recently they're on the off portion.
I don't know why you're trying to walk away from this. All I want to do is be a better person.
Well, Tonya, clearly I can't walk away because we're surrounded by these bars.
And you're blaming me for the bars and the bones.
Why are
That's
the bars
ridiculous.
rainbow colored? I don't understand that part.
Because there's a gatekeeper, obviously.
We all look at the camera like Jim from The Office.
Gatekeeper. Whatever their nefarious purpose may be, at least there's a splash of color in this drab environment.
Tonya, it is so close-minded of you to think they're going to be nefarious just because they're rainbow colored. I just want to say.
Goodness, look.
We're missing finger.
Can we not do this drama for one night? Every single time we go out, none of us know anymore what's on between you two. If it's off for goodness,
Brigitte.
Can we please just have a nice night? Well, I suppose we can't because we've been disfigured and imprisoned. But can we just not argue?
You're stepping on the litter.
Oh no! It's in my shoes, which are Birkenstocks.
I was curious why you decided to wear Birkenstocks to the club. It's a dangerous maneuver.
I feel I'm the bold one. That's me.
Jessica is absolutely wearing Birkenstocks already.
Ah, a woman of culture.
Well, birds of a feather you know.
Jessica, well, now you've touched the gross bone, and now I suppose I have too with my feet. So what is our plan? What are you going to do? We're in a cage, I believe. I'm assuming we're imprisoned. Is there no, like, way out of this cage?
There's literally just an open door right there. Just kidding.
Oh!
No, there's not.
Yeah, can Coleen do spot hidden to try and see if she can see, like, a way out of the cage? Mm-hmm. That is a fail.
Also, I failed my science check earlier. Surprisingly.
I figured.
Yeah.
Are there any apparent locks on the door?
So, yes. From what you could see to the one side of the barred wall, there is a door frame that is barred, and it looks like, yes, there is a lock to it on the outside.
At the risk of potentially being too bold, ladies, I'm going to pull on the door.
It is locked.
All right. It was worth a shot.
As you go to try and open the door, and it's like rattles, doesn't open, you realize you see a door on the far side of the room, and it slowly creaks open towards you.
So within our chamber, there are 2 doors?
Yes. There is also a table outside of your bars with nothing on it, and to the left wall of the chamber, doors on the right side, on the left side, you realize after all your talking about Birkenstocks and not wanting to touch the bones, that there is a giant gaping hole in the stone.
Is it on our side of the bars?
No.
Dear.
No.
Okay, well, we have to get out of here. Clearly, this is some type of nefarious, horrible thing. I don't know if this is some type of joke or whatever, but it's just not. It's not very.
It is no joke. As
Kathy. I fucking knew it.
Kathy, you crazy lady.
the door that had opened, you see a hooded figure walk in, dressed in full black robes, and currently unable to see their face. They enter and walk towards the table, and they are holding a giant jar. They place the jar on the table, and as you go to focus on what is in the jar, you see fingers aplenty.
As in more than four fingers?
Yes.
Oh, shit. No.
And to be clear, the figure looks nothing like Kathy.
I mean, you could roll perception, or
So
with spot
this
hidden, maybe closest to that.
This individual is separated from the bars
Yes.
between us. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You
That is a failure.
You do not know if that is Kathy. But as the cloaked figure places the jar on the table, it starts to unscrew the lid from the top, and from the pockets of her robe, she drops 1, 2, 3, and 4 fingers into the jar as they plop in one by one.
Excuse me. I think one of those is mine.
Bridget, shut up. What are you doing?
I think, well, perhaps...
Are you out of your mind?
What the...
She's clearly some type of serial killer, Death Eater, fucking voodoo shit. Shut up.
Oh, a Death Eater. Do you like Harry Potter?
Ladies,
I love those films. Oh, dear.
And the hooded figure looks at Brigitte. Oh, Brigitte. You always were the dumb one.
Ouch, that's hurtful. I think I'm rather... Fuck you, Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes, yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Kathy.
Fuck you, Kathy.
Yeah. Who do you think
The
you
figure
are?
takes off its hood, and it is Jackie.
Fuck!
I fucking knew it wasn't Kathy.
Oh, Jackie, you slutty bitch. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry. Let's cut that part out.
What? No.
Let's ask the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper's discretion.
Keep it in.
Ah, fuck, okay. You skanky trumpet.
Somehow worse.
Somehow worse.
I don't know if they.
Jackie, you're probably not even getting married. You just wanted a party for yourself, and you were always jealous of our manicures.
I didn't realize you were into pickling. Why are you doing this?
Jackie, you like someone's had our fingers off.
These fingers were going to throw rice for you at your wedding, if it was ever going to happen.
My God, Coleen, do you ever shut up?
No, I've known you for years. You know I literally never shut up.
I know. That's what I like about you.
Then why did you cut off my finger?
Well, you know,
I needed that finger. That I held Chardonnay with that finger.
I love to keep souvenirs.
We
As a remembrance
got you
of
a tiara
good times.
Yeah, so we got you the nice plastic tiara.
and
you know?
the sashes,
And it
which
said,
we had to order, by the way.
We did. Cost us $25.
It did, and it took 4 weeks.
See, somehow I thought not putting you in charge, Brigitte, would help avoid these tacky gifts, but somehow you roped in Coleen to give these shit plastic tiaras. Ugh.
So, are you doing this because it's tacky?
Oh, no. No. I'm not doing this because it's tacky. Silly Tonya.
I'm very confused.
Maybe you could explain yourself, because that is my favorite finger that I use. I use that all the time,
That
especially
was your
driving.
favorite.
Well, all in due time, you will understand what will be going on. For they will be here soon, and they have a wonderful gift for you. So just hold tight, stay put.
To be honest,
all
it does.
be okay.
Gifts do seem the least you could do after this.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back. Jackie puts her hood back up and walks out the door and closes it.
Well, it's nice we're getting gifts. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Colleen checks her bra for her cell phone.
You find a cell phone.
Okay. Colleen opens the cell phone and sees if she has service and battery.
More so than us plugging our Gmail. Saying open your cell
Open
phone.
your phone,
has, like,
yeah.
dated us. That
is that a
aged
razor?
us so
Can I
much.
see your character sheet for a second?
Yeah.
I would very much like to go around and see if anyone else is wearing
geez,
the
you
buttons,
confuse me.
the little badges for the bachelorette party that say "Congratulations, Queen," and I'd like to see if I can grab them from people and steal the pokey bits, so that I perhaps could find a way to pick the lock of the door, if there is in fact an inward-facing lock.
There is not an inward-facing lock.
Then
And actually,
I'm
you do
going to
not
give
find a
up.
cell phone in your bra.
Ah, damn it, again?
You've lost another phone. Oh my god, Tom.
Tanya, the whole... Okay, so Tanya, first, the tone of judgment there, I don't appreciate it. And second, where are you from? We dated for 5 years, and your accent keeps on changing from, like, Belgian to I'm starting to think you're from somewhere gross like Milwaukee, and you're faking it.
I would never come from a place like Milwaukee. That place is gross. Everyone knows. Calgary is the hub of the arts in the Midwest. Have you not seen the ring on display by the airport?
My God, it's all about a ring with you.
As they're chit-chatting again, Jessica
Yes.
seem to have more wits about you as your concern for Kathy increases.
Yeah.
You see on the back wall, opposite to the gay bars, is a grate
A grate.
in the stone.
This is
that
not
looks
the
like-
wall. This is not the wall with the gaping hole.
No, this is the inside the bars where you are.
Okay. Okay. Can I look through the grate? What do I see?
It looks quite dark.
I'm gonna try and see if it has any give.
Okay. You go to shake it, and it has a little bit of give.
Oh.
And you realize that the frame of the panel, there has a tiny bit of space between the stone and the frame.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and snap my bone in half and see if I can get it in that little space and see if I can
Roll
do any
for
prying.
strength to snap the bone.
Ooh. That's good. I think someone's gonna
Oh shit!
coach me.
I totally realized I forgot to write in your halves and
I did it.
your fists.
I did it for me, but if no one else did it, then they can go fuck themselves.
It was on the list and then I forgot.
I believe that's a regular success.
Okay, I would say, yeah, you found a smallish, medium-sized bone. I don't know anatomy that well, someone can call it what that maybe would be.
Tibia.
Sure.
Tibia.
Labia.
Nice.
Not yet, Brian.
I had to try.
Yes, you are able to snap it in half.
Okay. And then I want to try and get it in that spot and see if I can pry it out like a crowbar.
All right, roll for strength again.
You got it, gatekeeper.
Wow.
Good. That's hard success.
Hard.
Hard success. You start to pry and you feel it give a little bit and you're creating the space in there. But
If I could see this action taking place, I would run over and assist with the endeavor.
okay, roll for strength. Tonya.
I'm not very strong. And yet, find a way. That would be a success.
All right, yep. With a regular success, helping a hard success, you are successfully able to pry open the grate. It clambers off, and you see into the stone, looks like some kind of shaft.
Nice. I'm gonna make sure that the the grate landing on the ground was loud enough that the arguments have stopped and attention is facing our way.
And I would say that the hole is you could all fit in it, but you'd have to crawl into it. You couldn't like crouch or walk into it.
So, for my understanding, this grate is into a wall and
into the
not
stone.
into the floor.
No.
Noted.
Who's feeling brave?
I think we're about to get gifts. Because Jackie feels bad about stealing our fingers. She was always doing this as children. So I was trying to...
Sorry. What? She
What?
Yeah,
stole
let's-
your fingers
Well, not
as a child?
mine. Not mine, but, some of the neighborhood animals, she would just take... It's just the normal kid stuff, She was very curious. She was a very curious child. I was more of the artist, and she was more of the... Well, they called her the butcher. It was her nickname. But,
Okay, move. I'm going. This is ridiculous. I'm not sticking around while Jackie works through her childhood traumas. Ugh. And Coleen gets down and uses her stiletto heels to kick herself along the passage.
As Coleen gets
Coleen goes in
into
first?
the passage, I will follow up and go behind Coleen.
Tonya, space, okay?
I'm going to give you space. I'm not going to sit here while finger butcher jar lady takes away the rest of our things.
Okay, but emotional space too.
I'm emotionally closed off. It's my heritage.
I love the just tiny bit of Arnie that creeped in.
I'm emotionally closed off. It's my heritage. Are you stealing other kids' lunches? Stop it.
Tonya looks at Jessica and she says, I'm really glad we decided, it was a close vote to invite you to the bachelor party, but I'm really glad we decided to invite you last minute because you've been very useful. And then she goes in first.
Fuck.
Okay, so we have Coleen, then Tonya, then
Brigitte.
and then Jessica.
And Jessica, even though I did all the damn work.
Okay, so it is quite dark, but there seems to be some kind of light up ahead coming from somewhere. So Coleen, you're first. So as you're crawling through, you then come to a corner that turns left.
Colleen's gonna kind of try to peek around the corner.
So around the corner, you can see kind of straight ahead, you can see more light coming through a grate. And it kind of looks like just from that light shining through the shaft that there is also on the right side, looks like another hole that's been broken into the shaft with some rocks crumbling out of it.
Coleen is going to crawl up and try to look out of that hole.
It's just darkness.
And she'll look out of the grate, try and sneakily kind of see if anybody's in the room or suss out the situation.
Nobody in the room. It's just kind of a flickering light going on and off. And it kind of looks like it's like a locker room.
Is the grate tight? Can I push it out, or is it
Give it a push. I'd say roll for strength.
All right, that is a success.
Success? Yep. It pops out and clambers down onto the floor.
Okay, is it loud when it clambers down on the floor?
Yeah, it's loud.
All right. Colleen's gonna go, okay, shit, just get up here. And she's gonna stand up and start brushing herself off and then try and fix one of her heels.
Yeah, I will quickly follow up and make my way out of the grate and into the room.
We all make it in the room? Awesome.
Yes, please.
Yes, of course.
So, a slightly smaller room than what you're in. Still kind of rock walls, kind of natural formations. But some carpets have been put down and there's a bench. So yeah, so you come out, opposite side of the wall, 5 lockers. On the right, there's some benches. On the left, there's actually a door and also hooks around the door that have 2 helmets, kind of mining helmets, they look like. There's a backpack and a coat.
Colleen's gonna go to the lockers and try to open them.
Which one do you open?
I'm gonna start with the left. I'm gonna work my way to the right.
The left? Okay. So you first open the far left locker.
Yep.
And inside you see a full miner outfit. So full coveralls that have padding in the elbows and the knees. And there's some steel-toed work boots. And there's gloves.
Coleen is looking for a phone, essentially. She's rifling through pockets and trying to find a phone or maybe some smokes.
There's neither phone nor smokes in that first locker.
Ugh.
I would like to take a look through the backpack.
There is nothing in the backpack.
I will throw it on all the same so we can carry things more efficiently.
Okay, add backpack to your inventory.
I think I'd like to go try on some of the mining helmets. Does it look like my hair is going to get kind of caught in the, it's the rather dreadful plastic apparatus, that's inside?
It is the dreadful plastic apparatus.
Do these have lights on them?
They do.
Okay. What if I do sort of, if I hold the helmet in front of me and then we can just turn the light on? Because I don't want to.
Oh, for God's sake! I go and grab a helmet, put it on, turn the light on.
Light does not turn on.
Fuck.
Do you try your light, Brigitte?
I suppose I'll try to turn it on.
It does not turn on.
Fuck. Oh goodness. Clearly, I'm so sorry, Jessica. You clearly spent minutes on your hair.
Yeah. I grew it myself.
And we're all very proud of you. It's so wonderful. You've done such a good job with what you have. Look, let's maybe look for some batteries or something.
I'm looking. Coleen continues to search the lockers from left to right.
Okay, so the next one from the left has another full mining outfit in it.
It's just these gross, stupid miner's outfits.
It might be better than walking around in club clothes if we are in a mine.
Jesus Christ, Tonya, it's a bachelorette. We're not putting on mining outfits.
You're missing a finger. Perhaps it is time to adapt and take the situation for what it is. Your sash is not going to get us out of the mine. Be realistic. As for you, have you tried hitting the light? I have seen many people smack electronics and then all of a sudden, poof, they work.
Oh yes, I've been working on actually some flamenco style finger picking on my ukulele. So I'm going to try to. Can I do some flamenco style finger picking?
Yes,
on
you
this
can.
flashlight?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful.
I don't know.
But you have to reduce your score by 10%.
Are you rolling arts and crafts?
I would love to roll arts and crafts.
On the note of arts and crafts, is there any pieces of charcoal around that I could find to maybe do impressions on pieces of paper or some such thing?
What did you roll?
It's not quite an extreme success.
Do you have?
So I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna spend 5 points of luck to make it an extreme success.
Okay. As Brigitte fondles the helmet,
Tonya is entranced by the
starts
fingering.
vibrating and just shaking. The cap to where the light is, like where you think you'd put batteries, pops off, and you see that there's just no batteries in the helmet.
Oh, I discovered something. Truly, music does cure all, as they say. Wonderful. This is a fun party. I like this.
See, Brigitte, that's the type of positive vibes that I was kind of hoping for here. So it would be nice if everybody could get on board with that.
I'm all about positivity. However, I'm losing it.
You can say that again, Tonya.
All right, so we've checked 2 of the lockers. Both have grabbed the backpack and 2 helmets.
I'm still checking lockers.
Okay, so the third locker is locked. There is a numbered combo padlock on the locker.
Anybody know, like, when Jackie's getting fucking married or something?
Yeah, when is the date of the wedding?
The date of the wedding is...
I feel like we should have to roll something for this. Because, like, Colleen's not the type of gal who know.
Yeah, I feel like Bridget's
you need
a
to roll
fucking
for
man.
it.
Okay, I'm going to roll what?
I'm gonna roll intelligence.
I'm going to roll power for this.
Yeah, whatever you think you would need to roll.
Okay, Coleen succeeds.
Bridget succeeds her intelligence check.
Okay. As the question was asked, what day is the wedding? Both Brigitte and Coleen simultaneously say September 28th.
Of this year?
Of this year? I think it's September 28th. I think it's this year. That would make sense, because, like, doing a bachelorette more than 1 year ahead, like, somebody's going to cheat in the meantime, right? You know?
Oh, absolutely.
Sense,
yeah, no, it's unavoidable.
Okay, so if we start with September 28th...
and I will clarify, it's one of those, like, turn dial ones that has, like, the numbers all the way around.
Yeah.
Like a high school.
Yeah, high school. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now wait, so, but, like, Jackie's from Europe or Jackie's from here? I'm trying to think, is it, like, day, month, year, or year, month, day? Or...
Well, in Britain, we definitely,
don't know how to track the time.
No, we do it based on.
Okay,
we
shut up.
Split up
I'm just
the
gonna try
different
both. I'm gonna try
numbers
both.
of the year, and then we interplace them with stones, and then we colonize a country and rob them of their wealth. It's a very simple system.
Okay, so social commentary aside, I'm just going to try both ways. And I try 09, 28, 24 and 28, 09, 24.
Typical Coleen trying it both ways.
It does not work.
That was one summer, okay? It was one summer. I was finding myself, and I don't appreciate that.
And
Neither
she
of them
found
works.
herself
As-
many times.
As Colleen is saying summer, Jessica, all of a sudden you remember that Jackie and Kathy had gone on a backpacking trip last summer.
That's right.
And it was on that backpacking trip that Kathy had lost her pinky finger.
Right. There's a missing finger theme going on here. Remember Kathy lost her pinky finger on that?
On the left side.
I just assumed she lost it by being a bitch.
You know,
I just remember it being a hindrance.
Oh,
in
that's weird. I thought it was
everything
from
I
her
made.
being a skank. I mean,
Oh,
you know.
you take your pick. Am I right,
Okay,
Coleen?
I just have to say, it's so funny to watch every one of you. Whenever you say any kind of like,
Skank, bitch, whore, anything, yeah.
you look at me like, is that okay?
Is it okay, gatekeeper? Do we have permission, gatekeeper?
I did this on purpose. So you're not saying penises.
I
Remember, I hate
Clever.
men.
That's right, yes.
Episode title right there.
Yeah.
The men aren't all right.
So the backpacking trip where Kathy lost her finger. I don't know. Was that at a special time? Do I know the kind of like the location of that?
They were in the Rockies.
They're in the Rockies.
Yeah, near Banff area.
So, like, okay, I'm just going to say, is this like a weird, like, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants cult thing? Like, are we all supposed to all lose our fingers and find ourselves or something? It just seems like a weird crossover between genres here, you know?
I just think it's such a Kathy maneuver. You know, like she loses a finger, so we all has to lose a finger. Do you guys remember?
Right, but like
it was-
Jackie still has 10 fingers, right? Because in the photo that was in the Instagram of like, oh my god, I'm engaged, it was both hands and they were crossed over and then you could see the ring.
No, but Kathy has always been like in love with Jackie.
All right, you know what,
She was
Bridget?
obsessed.
You shut your fucking mouth about Kathy.
Whoa.
Wow. That's
Jessica, that
yeah.
felt very...
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
I feel like you're bringing negative energy into this space, which is
Do you want more negative energy?
I-
Keep talking.
See, that's a vague command because, like, we're not sure if we should keep talking or shouldn't keep talking.
I feel like it would be appropriate for everyone to get ready to travel through the mines, perhaps, and their energy.
Okay, but let me see if they have
in
anything in my color. And I check the fourth locker.
Okay, the fourth locker has a third mining outfit.
I would like to try my hand at the spinny lock from the days of yesteryear and see if I can detect the ever so subtle click of everything rotating into place.
Okay, roll lockpicking.
Oh, I watched a video. There's this guy on YouTube who he breaks all the locks open. Do you know this guy? Have you guys seen these guys' videos?
Oh, yeah. No, he's the lockpicking lawyer. And I would like to try to break the lock using my law skills since it's the lockpicking lawyer who does the lockpicking.
My dearest gatekeeper, I would like to report an extreme success.
Well then.
Artist's hands and all that.
Yes, artist hands. So, as you slowly turn the dial back and forth, listening carefully for those subtle clicks as to what is the right numbered combo, after I'd say maybe 5 minutes, maybe this is all going on, the chatting, telling Brigitte to shut up, and Coleen is like about to come in hard, trying to like break it because you're taking too long.
Beat the lock with the law.
You go click, and it undid.
And you've forgotten what these can do, yeah?
Well, it's been so long.
By your choice.
It's a long time before that.
Yeah, the lock comes undone.
I would like to open the locker.
As you open the locker, all of a sudden,
Asteroids.
We're safe in
was
the
waiting for that to
mountain.
happen.
No asteroids can hit us here.
all of a sudden something flies out at you and hits you, and then lands to the ground and scurries to this hole that none of you saw a very small hole in the wall. And I would
Was
say...
that a fucking rat in Alberta?
Oh no!
Whatever is happening here, we have to kill the rat. There are no rats in Alberta.
Yeah, I've got some skills in the natural world. Can I figure out what that creature was?
Maybe what you saw? Yeah.
That is a regular success.
Okay. From what you could tell, it was probably a spider?
What?
But it didn't seem like maybe a spider. I would say it was probably about, like, 2 fists size.
Good.
And you were able to see the spindly legs on it. You thought,
Lord.
yeah, that must have been a spider.
That was a giant fucking spider.
That shit is
That was
fucked up.
so gross.
That was disgusting.
And Tonya, as
obviously.
you look into the locker, you see that there was a hole in the stone that had also come through the metal of the locker. That's probably where the spider came out of.
Is there anything else in the locker?
Inside, there is a flashlight.
I would very much like to take the flashlight for the team and shine it in the eyes of the
It does
two.
not turn on.
Son of a bitch. I would like to throw the flashlight. No, I will put it in my pocket.
Okay.
As
all right.
I'm wearing jeans, so it's going to stick out 90% of the way because women's jeans.
So to try turning it on, you just try clicking it, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
that's all
I
you
tried clicking it. Is there an obvious place where I can access the batteries?
Yeah, you see on the very end, you can unscrew it. It's kind of like a pretty big, heavy-duty, like, mining
Alright.
flashlight.
We're
It looks like
talking
it's
like
probably like
10,000
waterproof,
lumens.
and like it could take some beating.
What is the IPX rating of this flashlight? did you say?
IPX 10.
Holy fuck!
That would blind the space station.
Oh goodness! No, IPX is its rating of waterproofness.
Yeah, of course, I knew that. Yes.
Science
that could
knowledge.
be inside of me, and that would be fine. It would still operate.
Settle
Wonderful.
down, Brigitte. Now is not
Anyways,
the time.
you unscrew the end, and there's no batteries inside.
What curmudgeon was stealing all of the electricity? I don't understand.
So there's still one more locker and a door unexplored.
I will just say, if there's spiders around, I'm taking off the Birkenstocks and I'm putting on some steel-toe boots because I'm not going to be okay with that crawling over my feet.
Okay, who is putting on?
I would like to
Anything.
I'm already wearing boots, so what I would like to do is put on one of the coveralls from the locker.
Okay, so Tonya has coveralls now.
Yes.
I hate the feeling of being constricted, you know. I don't like being controlled. But I suppose if there's enough coveralls for everyone...
You have found 3 so far.
oh, fuck.
Colleen is going to open the last locker.
You open the last locker, and the only thing you can see in there is a Ziploc bag with a moldy sandwich in it. Like a really moldy sandwich.
Oh, do you know
Like,
you can
it's
eat
actually
mold?
weird that you could still tell it was a sandwich.
You can eat mold. Not a lot of people know that. It's
You
really
can
good
eat
for
mold.
your gut health.
Okay, well then you go ahead and take the sandwich.
I'm not hungry.
Weird.
It is. She looks
Colleen
down at her
is going to go and
suspended
grab
hand.
one of the helmets, but not put it on. She's just going to hold it, and she's going to kind of like be like, "Are we going to go?"
So there was
through
only
this?"
2 helmets.
Okay, well Colleen's going to grab one of them.
I think Brigitte has already claimed one, and Jessica has claimed
Colleen's
one.
going to go up to. Well, she's going to think she's going to go up to Jessica and grab a helmet, and then she sees the look in Jessica's eyes, and she makes a quick 90-degree left turn and faces towards Brigitte and just holds her hand out, like, "Give me the
Keep
helmet.
walking.
It doesn't work. There's no battery.
Give me the helmet." I just want to
Fine.
hold it. You can have it back later.
Fine. No,
Okay,
have the
thank you.
fucking helmet.
God.
God.
As Brigitte, you pass the helmet over. You realize something's in your bra.
Oh goodness. I'm just gonna get right in there. Just gonna try to fish it out.
And there's a cell phone.
Oh, do you think this would be useful?
Oh my God, Brigitte!
Brigitte,
that?
did you just now notice the phone on your boob?
I just play Candy Crush on this. Do you think it would be helpful?
Call the police, Brigitte.
Okay.
They
all
can
right.
trace the signal.
I go to turn it on.
It does not turn on.
Oh, I was power leveling when we were on our way here, so I might have.
In
It
Candy
just stays
Crush.
a black screen.
Yes.
You're
Power leveling.
How many more levels are there?
What do you mean? You were grinding in Candy Crush?
Yes.
I don't understand.
It's
how
one
you
of
could
it's a
even
guilty
level
pleasure
up.
of mine, okay? Look, I'm on the leaderboards. I've never played Candy Crush in my life.
I imagine
not
that there
either.
are, in fact, leaderboards
There's probably
for Candy
leaderboards,
Crush.
yes, and I am on them. I'm in the top 10.
Top 10
in this region.
So,
Are you telling me that we're about to get murdered and our bodies are going to be cut up and eaten by gross cultists because
Furthermore-
you're on the Platinum League in Candy Crush?
When you put it that way, it sounds negative. Now who's
It
being
is negative, British.
This. Did you just call me British?
It was like British.
I'm
meant to
sorry,
say
I'm sorry,
colonizer.
that slipped out. I didn't mean that. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to go listen at the door to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, fine.
were you playing Candy Crush at the party?
I mean, a little bit. Remember when I went into the bathroom and you guys all thought I was taking a massive shit, and instead I was just playing Candy Crush in the stall. Then I think a girl beside me came in and I think she was taking a massive shit.
So
It smelled very
Coleen
bad.
listens up against the door, trying with Brigitte incessantly
Okay,
talking.
gatekeeper, we're trying to establish some deep lore here.
Colleen tries to plug her ear, but her nails are too pointy, so she can't really do it.
Roll for listen with disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 99.
Pierce your eardrum with your fucking...
How did you go deaf
Ow!
from putting your ear up to a door?
She smushes her ear against the door and then covers the other ear, so she just can't hear anything now.
I will.
You hear nothing.
I'll go up to Colleen.
Colleen looks back at the room and gives a thumbs up, coast is clear.
You heard nothing on the other side of the door?
She doesn't hear you. Thumbs up.
Very well. Are you feeling comfortable?
Yeah. In what way?
You were angry at Brigitte not too long
Yeah.
ago.
Well, doesn't she infuriate you? She's still talking about the giant shit that someone else took.
Seriously, I didn't see it, but I know it had corn in it.
In fairness, we were at a tapas restaurant, so perhaps there was corn. Very violent smell. I'm not...
Don't defend her.
Not defending, I'm understanding.
All right. Am I comfortable? Yeah. I'm comfortable.
All right. I'm going to take the sandwich and put it in the backpack so I can throw it at something later.
Transcends games. Transcends games.
It's good for, or perhaps Brigitte could eat it. I'm not entirely sure. Either two. I'm taking it with us.
So what are we doing?
I think it's fallen on me to take the leadership of this particular party. I'm just going to open the door and just walk out of it.
Colleen
The door
sees you-
does not open.
Fuck!
Is there a lock on our side of the door?
There is no lock, but for some reason it feels like it won't move.
So
Shit.
the hole that the spider creature went through is entirely too small for a person.
Entirely too small.
Oh dear. Well,
Okay, well,
does it-
Bridget, if you're gonna take the door, then I'm gonna go look in this hole and see if I can see anything. I go look in the spider hole.
You don't see anything.
And there's no other visible way out of the room?
Just where you came from, and on the way to this room, there was that person-sized hole that you crawled past.
That's right. There was another type of shaft, wasn't there? But we went this way because there was light. But no one's found any batteries or anything of the sort, have they?
No, but at least now I had the common sense to protect my clothing. I will go back into the shaft from whence we came in a last-ditch effort to find a way out of this situation. I'll go back in that direction and navigate towards the hole.
I think Jessica, seeing some true leadership, is going to follow.
Thank you.
And then Brigitte turns to Coleen and just says, "Look, Tonya told me you guys hooked up recently. I told you shouldn't do that. And you did a clean break."
Oh my God, Bridget, I am not gonna take this lecture from you of all
It's
people.
just,
Okay.
it's blurring the lines. You needed a clean break this time. You guys have done this 12 fucking times.
I am not in an emotional or spiritual space where we can have this conversation yet. And if we're gonna go crawling through these dumb, stupid, gross holes, I'll put on this dumb, stupid, gross outfit to go and do this dumb, stupid, gross bachelorette party, which is the worst theme party I have ever been. I just need a hug.
Oh dear.
And Colin goes in for a hug.
Okay, yes, come here, darling.
I just wanted to get drunk and maybe me and Tonya can have a conversation and everything would be fine and then it would be okay because we're on neutral ground and then
Sweetheart,
I'm
darling.
so tired.
Yes.
I'm so tired
Darling,
all the
you're
time.
30. in your 30s now. We can't.
Don't say it like that.
I'm just saying we can't keep getting drunk to solve our relationship problems.
As they're having this conversation, Tonya and Jessica are back in the shaft. And Tonya, you make it to the hole that was made
Wonderful.
into the stone, correct?
Yes,
And you're wearing coveralls?
I am currently wearing them.
Make a listen check.
Shit. Here we go. Incredible. That is a extreme success.
Oh, shit. Listening as fuck.
Yeah.
Get!
You
Hear all of Colleen's breakdown.
some
Why is Colleen
distant
crying?
water dripping.
Distant.
Sounds like it's
Noted.
kind of echoing from far off to the left. Just somewhere, off to the left, because it's very dark. You can't see anything. And more to the right, you hear like a like skittering.
Would it be a reasonable assumption to postulate that the skittering is from the strange spider creature we detected earlier?
Extreme success and listen. Yeah, that's most definitely that sound.
So I'm looking into darkness, and it seems wide open beyond this point.
Yeah, you're just looking into darkness.
I will reach out a hand and paw around to see if there's a drop in front of me.
Nope, just stone. Jagged stone.
I would like to relay this information to Jessica behind me,
Okay.
and then whisper back, what do you want to do?
It's just stone. There's nothing.
More stone, but if we proceed while the two ladies are still behind us, we'll lose them. We can lay here in the filth, or we can proceed on. I'm not particularly keen on leaving Coleen behind. Brigitte could get lost even in a
Right.
straight line, so
Yeah.
I don't particularly care about
think
what
we-
happens to her.
We all agree on that one. All right, let's, I guess, crawl backwards.
Back the way we came
I mean,
to grab the two others. Very well, I will scoot back
Does there-
by your lead.
if I yell back towards them, Colleen, does my voice kind of
Yeah,
echo
they hear
through?
you for sure.
Hey, Colleen,
Yes.
come on, we're trying to get out of here.
Okay. We're coming. Come on, Brigitte.
Okay,
And
listen.
Colleen has put on this stupid, gross, tacky miner's uniform and the dumb, ugly boots.
So are all three accounted for? The miners' outfits? Did Jessica put on one?
So Tonya has one, Colleen put on one, and there's one left.
I have a windbreaker. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, wait, you already have your own boots, Tonya.
Yeah.
But they're not steel-toed, the ones you're wearing? They're just kind of
No.
like hardy boots.
Yeah, the dark
rugged.
mountains.
Ah. Did you put on steel-toe boots, Jessica?
I put on boots
I
and a helmet.
suppose I will put on a pair of boots and these disgusting coveralls, but I guess I'm going to take off my Birkenstocks and tuck them into the coveralls because they cost me $175. So,
Yeah, Colleen's keeping her heels, by the way. She's got the helmet in one hand, her heels in the other hand.
Okay.
all right, let's find the other girls.
Okay. And they crawl through the hole and they catch up with the other girls.
Okay, so we have Tonya reaching out into darkness.
I would like to crawl into the tunnel and see what exactly is going on. I don't have any lights in the flashlight, but I can continue to crawl. And
Okay.
so I will do that.
All right, you continue to crawl, and because of the coveralls, they have padded elbows and knees. You're good.
Amazing.
Do the others continue to follow?
I will
Yep.
follow. Yes, please.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to follow. And as we're kind of like just about to get in the hole, Bridget says to Colleen, "Tonya loves you. She really loves you. So if you're good, if you're in, you're in. And if you're out,
Oh my
you're
god, I
out."
mean, start. Let's get in the hole.
All right, and we just get in the hole.
Jessica, you
Yes.
are not wearing coveralls,
I am not.
and you are crawling into a jagged, rocky tunnel.
Are you accounting for the windbreaker?
And the jeans. Come on.
If there's
Windbreaker
any
jeans.
wind in that tunnel, it is fucking broke.
That wind is fucking broken.
You take 1 damage every 5 meters.
Oh my god.
Every 5 meters?
Shit.
Yeah, you try crawling through a dark,
Yeah, I mean, like, fair enough.
rocky cavern on your knees.
Well, how many meters are we crawling?
I crawl until I break through whatever end of
So you make
the
it
tunnel
5
there
meters,
is. Yeah.
Tonya, and then are you feeling around?
Very much so.
So you reach a dead end, But then there is space to both the left and right.
If I recall correctly, on the right there was a waterfall, and
On the right, you heard the skittering.
right
On the left,
skittering,
you heard
left waterfall.
water drops.
Fuck. Would I, in a moment of reflection, be able to think about the strange nature of the oversized spiders for Alberta? Perhaps roll an occult check and think about between the finger sacrificing and the strangely large bugs, if there is some sort of strange pagan ritual that flies in the face of God.
Yeah, you want to roll an occult check?
I would very much like to do that to
Go ahead.
see if skittering spider is just scary or truly dangerous. That big nope. Absolutely.
You have
not
no
90.
fucking idea.
All right, in a moment of reflection,
Like, what is even going on right now? Who knows?
flowing water at least could keep us satiated, keep us alive, especially if it is spring-fed. We're going to go towards the left and proceed with caution.
Is everyone just falling behind?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jessica,
Yes.
you make 5 meters, so take 1 damage.
Great.
You're just like scraping your knees and like bashing them. People are just gonna keep going, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tonya,
Yes.
as you go left and you make it, I would say, another 10 meters, you start to see some light.
Is the light particularly far off?
Not too far off, nope.
Then I will continue to crawl towards that direction and hope for a... as quietly as I can, move in that direction, guiding those behind us.
Okay, so another 5 meters, say 5.5 meters, you'll take 4 damage total, Jessica.
That's like a huge amount
That's
of damage.
huge. That would be half of my health.
I'm
not saying you should.
bleeding.
But
Yeah, can I guess when we come out I will do some stuff, but I guess let's look around this room first.
So Tonya, when you start to come out and see that it opens up,
right.
and you come out into a giant cavern.
Huge.
Yeah, you can see at the very top, I would say it's like the size or length of like a soccer field, and quite tall. And from about the middle, you can see that there's actually some sunlight coming through the rocks. And in the middle of the cavern, there's like a giant pool of water. And off on all sides of the wall, you just see small holes in the rocks. So that's what everyone comes out eventually and sees.
I will go out into the space and point out that from the light, high above, yeah?
Yeah, it's very high.
Very high.
You would never reach it.
No way of climbing it, even though there are plenty of holes in the wall for, let's say, an individual who passes their free time climbing. I could scale and then potentially fall and die, or...
I will say before you'd want to attempt the climb that the light is coming through like cracks. Like it doesn't look like something you could squeeze through or is like an opening you can crawl through.
Wonderful.
And just to be clear, this light, it seems like sunlight specifically. Girls, I'm just putting it out there. You know, we were partying last night. Like that's fully the sun. So it's at least been, an evening. We were asleep all night. We don't know how long we've been unconscious.
Is everyone now out of the tunnel?
Yeah, is everyone out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And does anyone like look back possibly? Or is everyone looking forward?
I'll look back.
Look back.
It's against my philosophy. Like I tend to have like a more of a, look forward and no regrets. But, in this case, I'll make an exception.
You'll see that out of the entrance you came from, there is a giant gaping hole in the rock.
So not the entrance we came from.
Not the entrance you came from, but
it's in
right
the-
beside it. So you wouldn't necessarily see it if you came straight out and looked forward, but if you were to turn around, you could see that there is a giant opening in the rock.
And is that
And
the
it does
only
not
opening?
smell particularly good.
Is that the only other opening in the room?
No, if you look into the distance at the other end, it looks like a tunnel continues.
Is the tunnel that continues large, or perhaps is it the same size as the previous tunnel?
I'd say from here, it looks like you could probably walk through it. I would say it's about like 20 by 20 feet. And then all the way across on the other side of the pool of water, you can see that there's probably, a walkable tunnel at the other end.
I think coming out of that tunnel, I'm bleeding. The
Ew,
windbreaker.
blood. Ugh, why are you bleeding?
Because I'm not wearing the coverall. This.
You would have crawled through the blood.
Ew, blood! Oh, it's on me! Gross!
Yeah.
This is not very a positive experience, is
Are
it?
you all right, Jessica?
Well, it sucks. It ripped up my windbreaker, also my arms.
I mean, at least there's one positive thing that came out of
Yeah,
it.
no, anything but the windbreaker.
I would like to take off unzip the coveralls just a little bit and take off the white shirt that I wore over my tank top and tear it up so that you have shreds that you could put over your knees or your elbows.
I'd say with four points of damage you got, it's like, elbow, knee.
Yeah. I think because I need like more material than that. Now that Bridget's phone is out of her bra and it's not really carrying anything, I'll also use that.
You're going to use my phone?
No. I'm using your bra now that the phone is not in there. It's not.
Just like you don't even realize how, but like your bra is off you.
Oh.
You weren't using it.
And you notice that Bridget's boobs just stay the same level. They're just like pointing straight forward. Like unnaturally. Let's just put it out there. Like they just like boulders.
Can Coleen roll? Can Coleen roll psychology on Brigitte just to see what her whole deal is? Like, how is she so chill about what's going on?
Jessica?
About Jessica, yes. Sorry.
Jessica? Yeah, sure.
And am I able to do some sort of first aid with
Oh yes, yeah. So roll first aid, and then I guess Tonya is helping you, so you can both roll first aid.
I fail.
You fail?
Wouldn't expect very much from me.
You kind of didn't like Jessica before, and you just kind of don't like her now, but you don't know why. I don't know.
She just gives me the ick.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you feel.
Just the hard
That's
ick.
a fail.
That's a fail for me as well. This bra doesn't do anything.
It's very sheer. You can see my entire nipples through it.
What's the point?
It's sexy. It makes me feel good.
It's called fashion, sweetie.
Everyone make a listen check.
I'd rather talk about my boobs more, if I'm being honest.
Coleen fails because she is distracted by Bridget's boobs.
Brigitte has been just nattering about her boob job this entire time. She's like, I just don't think... Sorry, to be clear, to our listeners, Brian didn't decide that Brigitte had a boob job. That was on my character sheet. This is not Brian making a statement. I just want to distance myself. Our gatekeeper decided that Brigitte has, and I quote, boob job - double D cup.
Oh.
So,
Leah's gonna disavow all of this. And like, no, I didn't even give him character sheets.
I didn't
They
even-
just made this shit up.
Yeah, Brian, I don't think the audience believes you. Just speaking on
like,
their behalf,
what
I think
is-
they fully think you did that.
When you think of a woman, what is it? Be that character.
okay, so Brigitte this entire time has just been like nattering. Like, I think they look very natural. I think that they're like, it's very, I think it just makes me feel a lot more confident and blah, 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 blah. She just keeps like nattering on and on and on, and that's why she failed.
Brigitte.
very hard.
Quiet, please.
Okay, so Jessica, you rolled a 1 for your
That's
listen
right.
check. You hear in the very large hole in the wall a kind of a skittering, but on a large proportion. It's a little bit slower and deeper. And you also hear footsteps.
So it's deeper as in
Just
Like a
Like-
scuttering.
like a...
like the footfalls are heavier.
So instead of being like... It's like... Just on a larger proportional scale.
Well said.
Everything's intentional.
Oh. All right. Describe to me the hole again. Like,
It's just like a giant hole in the rock. Like something had...
and it's not
Created
man-made. It looks like
Doesn't
it's-
look man-made. No.
Yeah. Okay, there's a sound coming from this hole. Like, this is spiders up the yin-yang, or even like, I don't know, a bigger one? I don't know, but that's not good.
Everyone, get to the far side of the lake as quick as you can. Please, whatever it is, if it's large and coming through the hole, I don't want to be on the receiving end of it.
But that water looks so grimy. I don't know.
It actually looks quite clear.
The
Walk
water
around.
looks so clear. Let's get in. Amazing.
Don't get distracted by the water. Walk around and get to the far side.
Can we walk around the water?
So, on the left side, the water is right up against the side of the cavern. On the other side, you can see there's a very narrow shelf along the whole side.
I love shelves. That's where I keep my crystal. Let's go along the shelf. My crystal meth, of course. I didn't pluralize crystals, so now I'm
Like,
fucking
Bridget
going.
doesn't sound like a crystal, right?
Yeah,
What do
Bridget.
Bridget's teeth look like, apart from the British?
She started rough, and it got rougher.
Colleen's going to move towards the shelf and try and like balance along it to move towards the other side of the lake.
Am I able to reach the water? Like, is it far down? Like before I
Nope,
go on
it's
the
like
shelf?
at level.
Can I just feel the temperature of the water before I enter the shelf?
Yes. So first, we'll go with Coleen, who is already trying to shuffle along the shelf. Can you please make a dexterity roll?
Oh no. Oh no. That's a fail.
It's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see Coleen kind of inch her back up against the wall. She actually goes her stomach against the wall and is just like hugging the wall and trying to shuffle across. But like the first step she takes,
The boots are just too big. I just don't like the boots.
it just slips right off the edge into the water and she falls backwards into the water.
Ah, my hair!
So is this like a flowing river? Like
No, it's just a
stream?
pool of water.
I
That's
see.
like stalactite.
So-
Wait, shit.
You
Tights
described
or mites?
So stalagmites might hangs from the ceiling, but they don't. Stalagmites come up, stalactites hang
Tights.
tight on, and they come
Tights.
That's the most confusing mnemonic device
I was
ever.
like, wait, where's he
That's
going
literally
with
like,
this?
I was like, when you said it, so like, might hang from the ceiling. I was like, oh, okay, they hang from the ceiling. Nope, turns out, fuck you. Like, no.
So there's just like, droplets coming from the stalactites.
And you described this entire chamber as roughly the size of a football field.
Soccer field.
Football field.
Soccer field.
Yes, football. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. That is what I'm saying. How large is the pond pool within the center of it, relative to the rest of the size of the cabin?
The pool is about 12 meters.
Well, if Coleen falls into the pool,
So
I have
Coleen, make a swim check as well.
no other recourse but to try and anchor Coleen in some way and pull them back up onto solid ground.
Coleen is actually swimming just fine. She is treading water and just kind of like, it's my hair and my makeup. I hate it.
It's very salty.
Why is this so salty?
Not good.
Salty.
Get out of the water, please. It's not safe if it's that salty. It should be fresh in the mountain, otherwise it could be pollution. Please, get out. Get out.
Okay, Colleen's going to try to climb back on the ledge.
On the ledge?
Or no, she'll just walk back towards where the
Swim.
other girls are. Swim back.
Well, I mean, you fell like literally right beside. Like
Okay.
you barely made it on that ledge.
Okay.
So you can just like pull yourself up.
Okay, I'll just pull myself back.
Bridget looks at Coleen do it. I think I could do it better. And then she's going to try make her way out on the ledge.
Okay. Roll dexterity.
Be my guest, you redcoat fuck.
Expect nothing less from a colonial. No.
The exact same thing happens to Bridget.
Ah, fuck. Oh, dear. And then Bridget coughs like Brian
Many
just coughed.
people are going into the water.
And Bridget, because of your steel-toed boots, roll swim with a disadvantage.
Sick. I've got a tight 20% in swim, which some
Quite.
folks might realize is the base skill in swim. Almost so good. Yeah, I rolled a 2, but then with disadvantage, that's a 42, which is a fail.
So
Bridget, who at first is at the surface, but then slowly starts to sink into the water.
they can't even tread water.
No.
I'm going to reach into the pool as quick as I can. Seeing as it's salty, she should be a bit more buoyant, and I'm just going to reach deep in and try and give them some sort of thing to grab
Roll for
onto.
strength.
Yeah, gatekeeper, I'm fucking buoyant.
You fat
With those titties, girl.
Oh shit, I
They're
forgot to...
flotation devices.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
When they're
ballast.
implants?
Yeah.
I can pull
Do
a
implants
string.
float? Implants float, right?
I pull a string and they just...
My dear gatekeeper, I would
Yes.
like to report that I have, in fact, an extreme success.
You know, just one hand, Tonya, with 2 fingers, just like scoops Bridget straight
But
out
like
of
she
the
tries
water.
to do it with 2
Right.
fingers and then has to change fingers because she's missing one of those fingers. Like,
As technique demands.
you shocker her out of the water.
Shockers me out of the water. And as I'm being pulled, I'm like, I don't know what Colleen's complaining about. This is so dexterous.
My left hand is actually missing its forefinger, so it would have to be the scout's salute. You out of the water.
Classic, a very classic maneuver.
Jessica, you hear the footsteps and the large skittering getting closer.
Distance, please.
Yeah, we need to get further away. I'm hearing more noise coming out of this
shit.
hole.
Do we hear like a person? Could somebody like bring us
No,
out
this
of
is
here?
skittering.
Do persons not skitter?
You heard footsteps as well.
What if it's like other bachelorettes like us? You know?
Colleen,
Oh, that'd be so fun.
You know, we could have like a
Colleen.
joint bachelorette party and we could-
Colleen!
yeah.
please start making your way across the path as quick as possible. Please.
Okay, well, we just tried that, so you guys go first this time.
Well, I've already tried it and I did shit.
I will go ahead and walk across the path.
Roll dexterity.
Do good.
I succeed.
So Tonya, with her back against the wall, starts to shuffle along the ledge.
I didn't get an arse implant. Can I try to...
I'm sorry, what success did you get?
Just success.
Just success? Okay, you make about halfway.
All right.
If I try to emulate Tonya's astrograph
Oh yeah, your
mentality.
boobs were just in the way before.
That was it. They're just these cannons.
What was my problem?
Your attitude.
May I try again now, having seen Tonya do it so deftly?
Yes, and you can have advantage.
Oh, wonderful. Jesus fuck. Well, suffice it to say, I fucked up again.
You fall into the water.
As the splash echoes behind Tonya, in her mind, she thinks, if he dies, he dies.
Is that a swim check?
Yeah, I also failed that. I gave myself disadvantage again because of my steel toes, and it's probably maybe double disadvantage because I'm all waterlogged now.
How would that...
You can stack penalty dice.
Can you stack water? Like, you're already in the water.
Well, I'm just saying because I'm waterlogged, so I'd be even heavier now.
Roll.
I don't think that's
roll
how
for luck.
buoyancy works.
Bridget,
Roll what, sorry?
Luck.
Gatekeeper?
luck.
Luck.
Gatekeeper, can Coleen dive in and try to help Brigitte out? Because she's clearly struggling.
Want to wait till the luck goes?
Yeah, sure.
It's a big fail. These dice are going to dice
Okay,
jail.
Bridget is sinking.
Okay, Colleen's gonna dive in and try to help her out.
Okay, so first roll for swim.
No.
That's a fail.
Please.
Colleen's. Okay, roll for luck.
most useless fucking bachelorette party ever. There's currently
That is also a fail.
There is a bachelorette party partying in downtown Calgary right now who is more competent than us right fucking now. Like, Jesus Christ.
We're gonna drown in the Bow River, like, despite the fact that you could just stand up and breathe.
It's a drought? Like, you can walk across it?
Do I have
Okay,
time
so
to...
Coleen dives in and forgets that her makeup has like kind of gone into her eyes and she can't see, and she starts panicking.
do I have time to take off my boots and try and help them?
Okay.
Oh, fuck,
I'd
that would be a good idea.
I think gym teacher mode.
So Bridget fell like pretty much at the edge. Yeah. So they're actually both quite close to the edge.
Okay, so I think gym teacher mode activates, and I'm gonna save these.
Jessica just starts
Less
hucking
competent.
dodgeballs at us.
Swim harder!
Extra credit!
I know kids in grade 3 who are better at this than you.
Jessica, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of your negativity.
And I'll reach in and try and grab them.
Both?
We'll start with Coleen.
For the calling. Okay, roll for strength.
That feels personal. James and I do improv
I don't know what you
together.
have against these characters.
Oh, shit.
You fall in.
It's not a terrible failure, but it's still a failure.
It's a failure.
Oh, hey, I know this game. Oh, shit, that's a lot of points. How do I push again?
So you would roll again, like re-roll.
Yeah, but I have to justify it.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna unwrap Brigitte's bra off my arm and use that for extra reach.
that's your push.
Yes,
On a failure, you are gonna get pulled in.
it's expected.
Asteroids.
Are you ready to solo this?
As we've previously discussed, I'm an artist. I don't have any practical skills.
Okay, so I just re-roll, right?
Yeah.
Regular success.
And it was for Coleen, correct?
For Coleen.
So, Coleen, you feel something hit your face, and instinctively you reach out and grab it.
I just made a goober face at Alex.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so something hits Colleen's face. She reaches out to grab it. Instinctively, her mouth opens wide into a big O shape to breathe. And then she pulls herself out using the bra and goes, it's terrible. I hate it. I hate it all. It's so stupid. I don't like it.
And as this happens, whereas first Brigitte looked like she was drowning, starts to float to the surface.
Yay! Oh,
And
shit.
seems to just be floating at the top.
Oh, thank God. And she just pats her breasts like her two little pets. She's like, yes, wonderful. I swear to God, I've touched a woman in my life. I swear. All evidence to the contrary.
It would be safe to say that Bridget's situation has gone tits up.
Oh, brilliant.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
But, like I mentioned before, you realize that, yes, the force of falling in the water makes you sink, and you think you're drowning. But because of the density, Brigitte has floated to the top.
Salt water, baby.
And as you realize this, you hear the skittering and the footsteps reach the cavern.
And at this point, I'm about midway across the path on the far side.
Yeah.
I would like to turn and see whomever is approaching us.
So you see once again Jackie come out of the tunnel with the hood drawn over her head. And right behind her, you see this giant maggot.
Kathy.
You bitch! You bitch! You fat hoe!
Kathy riding a maggot.
Childhood!
Dear God.
Anyway, I'm sorry. You're trying to do horror. Continue.
Oh, as soon as this beginning started, I knew it wasn't going to be horror. So this almost like giant like maggot with eyes all along the top of itself, with 2 layers of skinless legs coming out from either side. So on either side, there's 3 large ones, and then underneath are 3 small ones that are moving this giant multi-eyed maggot that seems to be oozing a little bit. Everyone roll sanity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fortunately, I have a real big 15 I gotta roll under. So close. 39. It wasn't close.
Extreme success.
Regular success for
Success?
Jessica.
Coleen?
Colleen gets a success and she just looks at the maggot thing and goes, "Oh no, an unspeakable blood-sucking maggot. I work in corporate law, honey. Jesus."
Whereas Bridget...
Jessica, you skank.
Okay, everyone
Or
who
sorry, not
succeeded-
Jessica. I didn't mean Jessica. Jackie, you're a skank. Jessica, jury's out.
Everyone who
Acceptable.
succeeded, roll a 1d6. And those who failed...
Just anyone who failed. Anyone.
Anyone.
Specific, like, yeah, not specifically.
yeah.
On
Yeah.
the D6, I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Okay, so take 3 sanity damage, Tonya.
Oh, shit. I rolled a 5.
Take 5 sanity damage, Jessica.
Oh, that's temporary.
Okay.
Coleen.
I got a 2. She's like relatively unfazed. Yeah.
Okay. And Brigitte, roll a d20, please.
Oh, good. Wonderful. I so love
That
going
is-
insane. I rolled a 6, which, to be fair,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
But it's not.
It is enough that I do have to.
Is it? What's the amount?
5.
Oh, it's just 5 or
Yes.
more.
Yes.
And remind me, the temporary, is that the 1d10 roll?
We have to make an intelligence check
Oh, right, this is
first.
right. Intelligence check. Thank
Yes.
you, keeper. Non-gatekeeper.
Hey, keepers and gatekeepers, we need to stay together.
Yes.
So Jessica, you need to make an
Yeah.
intelligence check now,
and
you are
want
trying to fail.
I've been preparing for that my whole life.
What is your intelligence? You're fucked. What do you
Okay.
mean?
Like when I randomly rolled their stats, everyone got such high intelligence.
You're trying to get above 80.
Oh shit, I've been rolling like fucking shit all night and finally it's paid off. My intelligence is 70 and I rolled an 87, bitches.
Let's go. Huge.
I failed.
I did it again.
It's an extreme. That's a
I
1.
rolled a 1.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so to my understanding, he just takes the damage, but does not go temporarily insane.
No,
he
you
goes
d-
very
He
temporarily.
does.
does.
You roll on the. There's a temporary insanity table you can roll on, or as the gatekeeper, you can just pick one that you think.
Sorry,
matches.
what's the difference between failing and succeeding the intelligence?
If you succeed, you don't go temporarily
Yeah, he
insane.
succeeded.
But you still.
No, if you fail the intelligence
sorry.
check,
If you fail, sorry. If you fail the intelligence
he
check,
failed the intelligence check.
You go insane.
so I failed the intelligence check.
No.
stalagmites might go temporarily
Okay.
insane.
If you fail you want to fail the intelligence check.
Right.
If you fail the intelligence check, you just
Right.
take the damage.
You failed.
and you're
He
fine. If you succeed, it means you understand
Yes.
the horror, and it makes you go temporarily insane.
So you succeeded, correct, Jessica?
Extremely succeeded, so I
Yes.
think we should all get to kick the shit out of James. Just saying.
Seems about right.
Okay, so then, yeah. Bridget, you just take your d6
Yes.
damage.
Yes,
Jessica,
gatekeeper.
roll
Ready.
a d10.
6.
6. Physical hysteria or emotional outburst.
Comes.
You have a body racking orgasm.
There's a new hole in the wall.
All right. You have become physically incapacitated from coming.
I collapse. My eyes roll to the back of my head.
A second lake appears in the cavern.
There it is.
Yeah!
Wow.
And this stays for 1d10 rounds.
Ooh.
2.
2.
Lucky.
That's not bad.
Lucky.
Very, very.
And it's Jackie standing before us, right?
Jackie and the creature.
And the creature. Kathy is not riding the creature.
No.
Okay. just making sure.
That's fucking Kathy. She can change her hair all she likes. We all fucking know what Kathy looks like, okay?
I'm too busy orgasming to disagree with you.
Yeah, you know what? Coleen, being relatively unfazed at this, looks at them and goes, "Oh, hi, Jackie. I see you brought Kathy with you. She looks great. Did you do her makeup? It looks like it."
Oh, wonderful. You're all still here. You little fuckers running off.
We crawled.
I'm sorry, we had to go make it. Tonya, shut the fuck up for a second.
Point of order, actually, we called.
We crawled over here.
We had to go make our
Also, my
own
accent
party
is
because
also-
this one sucks so much. So, didn't want to let the sashes go to waste.
Tonya, dear, come back, please.
I actually feel much safer here in the middle of the lake on the wall. I would rather not return, especially considering the fact that Jessica has just come herself to infinity and beyond. It's slippery when wet over on that side of the pool beyond everyone having to clamber out and back in and out again.
Oh, that's why the water's salty.
It could be.
This side of the pool is now difficult terrain.
So the creature remains in the mouth of the large tunnel, and Jackie starts walking towards Jessica.
I would like to try to swim towards Jessica and maybe collect our favorite gym teacher and maybe try to swim away from the enormous monster. Even though the entire time Bridget is just like, fucking, Jackie, why, what did you do to Kathy? It's so weird, oh god, oh fuck.
It's not Kathy, you fucking idiot.
Jackie, don't be silly. We know Kathy when we see her, okay? Kathy, where's your tiara? We got that for you.
That's what's horrifying me.
I don't understand how you could do this to your friends. We got you that tiara to try to have a good time at your bachelorette, and you've just gotten rid of it and turned it to an unspeakable horror beyond human comprehension.
Roll for strength to pull Jessica's body into
Okay.
the water.
I'm just.
I hear you. Strength.
Okay.
Great call. Gatekeeper. Mwah. Perfect. Excellent. When you think about swimming, and the techniques being used, it's not dissimilar in theory to playing a ukulele.
I thought you were going to make a pitch for the swim skill here.
Yeah.
It's worse than my strength. I will make a strength check because our gatekeeper might stab me in the kidney, and more importantly, I would
Not the
deserve
kidney.
Jessica's just rubbing.
it. The peener.
Jessica's just rubbing the windbreaker across her face.
I imagine it's like one of those old like 70s windbreakers where it's got
Yes.
fleece on the inside.
Yes.
And you just but it's all wet. It's wet fleece.
Oh, gross.
Just how I like it.
Jessica, please.
Bridget, your roll.
I have failed.
Me specifically. You
Yeah,
failed me.
failed. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I failed by 10. I don't know if I want to spend the luck to succeed.
Thanks.
If I if I push it, how would I push it? So Brigitte is like swims over to Jessica, trying to like pull her along, but she's writhing in the grips of ecstasy. I feel like I'm trying to like kind of do that like what I've seen on YouTube of like getting the lifeguard thing where they just kind of like put them on their chest and then like backpedal. It's not working. Mm-hmm. So Brigitte is just gonna full on like take a deep breath and dive under her and try to like push her up from underwater and then just kind of like submarine push her away. So that's how I'm pushing it.
Colleen's going to step in between Jackie and Brigitte and Jessica as this is happening and just hold up a hand and be like, stop. This has gone far enough, don't you think?
Roll your push with advantage because you watched a YouTube video.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'm basically a lifeguard,
Basically.
as well as an immunologist and a virologist. Man. Oh shit fuck.
Oh, that's good.
Holy good fuck. God fuck. Alright, that is a hard success.
Hard success.
Yes.
I'll say.
Those nips could cut glass, Jessica.
Can she get a +1 to damage bonus with the hard nips while she's
All right, so you pull that maneuver and majestic like a manatee.
This is not the first time I've been compared to a manatee. Today.
You spring out of the water and grab Jessica and just majestically float across the top of the lake.
Ha, suck it, Jackie.
With Jessica's head just nestled between your bosom.
It's like nestling between two rocks.
I hate that I like it.
And
Sturdy and comforting.
I will say
The load bearing.
that with the
cornerstone.
with the salt water and Jessica having open bloody wounds,
Oh shit.
she snaps out early of her insanity from the pain of the salt. As you're just like sinking in between two like cities.
What? This is not the canyon I was in before?
Shush, Jessica. This suckle from the teat of my rescue.
Oh, God.
Suckle, Jessica! Suckle!
Tonya, we'll come back to you really quickly. Are you going to continue moving?
I'm going to continue moving and yell back, Coleen, please! There's a giant grub. You don't want to mess with evolution. Move away.
Roll for Dex, Tonya.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, I fail. Almost fumble, but it is just a fail.
As you try to, you're almost at the edge to make it across, and you just fall headfirst into it.
That is all right. If I'm close, I can maybe not drown.
Colleen.
Gatekeeper.
Jackie starts walking towards you.
Colleen's going to hold out one of her high heels in between her and Jackie. Like, Jackie, I swear to fucking God, I will do it.
Break a heel?
No, this is where we learn that stilettos are like the crucifix for vampires for like this grub thing, and it's like, no, high fashion.
I will do it, Jackie. I've had enough of your shit. This has been the third worst bachelorette I've ever been to.
Jackie pulls off the hood of her robe. Colleen, do you really think you can put up against the mighty Ihord?
The mighty I what?
And Ihord starts walking towards you.
I want to clarify this. I hoard.
I hoard.
I hoard.
I hoard.
Hoard.
I swear to God, Kathy spends 1 semester abroad, and she changes
And she
the
thinks
name.
she can change her name
She
to
just change her
Spanish
name
or something?
Do you
This
remember when
is
she was wearing those
ridiculous.
beads? Those fucking god awful beads.
Oh
around
my
her wrist.
God. Oh, and
goodness.
Coleen.
Yes, gatekeeper.
Where you felt the confidence to stand up against Jackie, who you've known most of your life. All of a sudden, seeing this absolute monstrosity making its way towards you, you realize, what the fuck am I doing? I need to get away from this thing.
Jackie, this isn't over! And I'm going to throw the heel at Jackie.
Okay.
And I am going to jump backwards into the water.
Just like,
Just in one smooth
Like one
motion.
smooth
Yeah.
motion?
Yeah.
Slow motion.
I would say roll for brawl or throw.
And a stiletto, I feel like, would do probably 3d12 damage.
Yeah,
I feel
probably.
like, yeah.
Putting it out there.
The closest thing to a stiletto is like an anti-tank missile.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I'm pretty sure nations have ended over the impact of stiletto.
I mean, Troy.
yeah.
Yeah, we can assume.
Uh-huh.
Deep cut.
Shout out Paris.
Shout out our boy Paris.
Hector was an OG. He did his best.
I'm going to spend 4 luck to make that a success on the throw.
And you're throwing at Jackie?
Throwing at Jackie. Yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie.
It feels like firearms rules apply here for sure, right?
She just pulls out like a semi-auto. She's going to brawl to contest.
Shit.
That's insane.
So she got a extreme success.
Fuck me.
Oh.
So as you throw the stiletto, it's just flying through the air, and you're like, oh yeah, it's totally gonna connect. I think with her head. All of a sudden, her hand comes up and grabs it just before it's about to hit her, and just chucks it back at you.
She's a monk.
She spent a key point. Coleen, she spent her key point.
She's trained.
She's multi-class, Coleen.
As you're like, I would assume you're like,
Monks are
you're like
broken.
diving like backwards
Yeah.
into the water. Just like your crotch, just suspended in the air.
No, not the crotch.
Extreme success. Opposing
God.
roll. The stiletto just like perfectly on its heel, just like conks you on the clit. Take 1d4 of damage. Oh, actually, it's extreme success. So
It would be
that would be.
It depends on if it's a piercing weapon, which stiletto
Yeah.
kind of feels like. Then it's
Would
usually
it be piercing or just be blunt?
it could be blunt.
I'm gonna
That's
say it's blunt. I'm saying it's blunt.
gatekeeper's
Alright.
Okay, so it's hitting me
Blunt.
with the heel then.
The
not
gatekeeper
like
says it is blunt.
We'll just say that. Yep, that's fine. Yep, everything is purposeful.
Coleen, if this kills you, that's embarrassing. That's,
You ever get hit in the gooch with something and you're just like, I'll just die.
actually, yeah, I have. It's happened. Do not want it again.
Okay, so I roll a 1d4
1d4.
twice. Okay. 2.
Okay, times 2. So 4.
Okay.
4 damage.
Jesus.
Ow. So,
crits are just max damage.
Oh.
Just max damage?
max damage? Okay,
So-
so
On
same.
bludgeoning.
Same.
On bludgeoning.
Just 4.
Same.
Okay.
4.
4.
Same
So,
number.
Colleen is trying to do this super fucking cool, like, backflip into the water. And just as she's at the point where you would be, like, cresting over the high jump bar, yeah, the heel of the shoe just comes and just bonks her, like, in a way that no one has ever touched her before, you know? And Tonya gets a little jealous at how it happens. And just, like, pain racks her body as something just bumps into her clit really hard. I don't know. What do you want me to do with this?
I knew that our relationship needed.
I cannot describe this. I don't know what it would feel like.
You started, so I thought I'd let you finish.
Somewhat drowning.
Okay, she finishes.
Somewhat drowning. Tonya goes, I know it needed violence.
Yeah. 1 of these points is the physical impact. 3 of these points are psychic damage from realizing she had a pain kink this entire time.
Oh, Tonya, you should have just stepped on her.
Oh, it's a pain kink and a foot fetish. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Tanya, make a psychology roll.
You've got it, gatekeeper.
It's a tool that's going to help us later.
It is a hard success, gatekeeper.
You find out that Coleen liked that.
You hear, but so,
As you're like
water.
rising from
Yes. Oh.
You hear similar noises from Coleen.
And then subtly, and only the way an observant ex-German would say, noted.
So as all of you are in the water and I'm assuming swimming, trying to make it to the other side,
Yes.
Ihort starts speeding up and clambering towards the edge of the water.
Gross. Am I right?
And it looks like
Yes.
it's about to continue, but then as one of its skinless legs start to reach over top the water and touch the sunlight that is coming through the roof.
Oh.
You hear as it brings back its leg.
That's an excellent monster noise.
That was
you.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Am I near the far side of
Yes, you're at the
lake
very far side.
this
Yeah.
point? I would like to pull myself out of the water if possible, and then seeing it react to the sunlight, go, it's a vampire this whole time.
Oh, do you think he turns into like a sexy man or something?
I think it does.
Do you want to roll occult?
I would, actually. I'm not particularly good at it, but I'll give it a shot. That is a fail.
Yeah, it's a vampire for
That
sure.
is an insect vampire. Get clear. It lays eggs.
Maybe he just
Coleen
needs us
goes-
to accept him.
Coleen goes, listen to Tonya. She's from that part of Europe.
I sure, yeah. I'm from that
And Jackie's
part
like,
of Europe.
ladies, no, come back. Come back. You, for fuck's sakes, you're not going to make it out of here. Just come back. It just has a gift for you. Come back.
Has Jessica made it to the other side with Brigitte?
Yeah, I would say so.
Can I? Is there any sunlight on where we're standing?
No, the sunlight is hitting like directly in the middle of the lake.
Gotcha.
So not where you are anymore. You crossed that threshold.
How is Coleen doing with the swim?
Yeah, so Coleen, they just try to like paddle to the
You're
other side.
floating. I'm just going to say, I mean, whether or not you suck at swimming, you'll eventually make your way over there.
I'd like to help Coleen out of the lake.
Okay.
The entire time she's like back paddling across the lake, Coleen is looking at Jackie and just being like, Jackie, I fucking hate you. I can't believe you'd throw my own goddamn shoe at me. That's so fucking rude of you. And nobody has ever done that to me before. And maybe if you want to get coffee later, we could talk about it.
Well,
and I
you
really
threw it
like
at me
that.
first.
Yeah, but like
just
you threw it
come
at me
back.
back. No,
Come back.
absolutely not. This party's over. We're done. We're calling an Uber.
My phone's dead. I can't call an Uber. Maybe we just have to high-hail a taxi, to be like when we were in college.
Can anyone whistle particularly loud, like they do in New York, and call a taxi?
This feels like the right time to be discussing this.
I think we should be outside for that.
That would make sense.
No matter. We will see you soon. And Jackie turns around, and so does the monster Ihort, and they start walking back towards the large tunnel from which they came.
Thanks for making it this far. We decided to cut this one in two because she long. Part 2 coming shortly. This podcast is edited, mixed, and mastered by me, Brian Gashgarian. All the music in the podcast is composed by me. Special thanks to Leah for keepering this session, and to Alex, Leah, Tom, and our new friend James for lending me their talent for this beautiful nonsense. You can find us on Insta, TikTok, and Twitch at The Stars Aren't All Right, or on Twitter at TSAA Podcast. We have more coming your way for the summer and early fall. Make sure to keep an eye on our Instagram and YouTube channels for exciting announcements. But as a reward for making it to the end, I would like to remind you that a newborn kangaroo is 1 inch long. As always, thanks to you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Or if it's in April, you have to plan for a blizzard.
Yeah.
And not from McDonald's. We can cut that joke. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
You know
leave
what?
that.
They're from Dairy Queen, dude.
Don't cut that joke. Just put it after the episode, and
Yeah.
then just
Yes.
a long period of silence after it.
Yes, we are shitty Marvel. We are shitty Marvel.